Before the fame, awards, and red carpets, Johnny Depp lived a childhood that felt unstable and uncertain. His family moved constantly, shifting from one home to another so often that it became difficult for him to form lasting friendships or feel truly settled anywhere. Depp once reflected that by the time he was a teenager, he had already lived in dozens of different houses. That constant movement created a deep sense of loneliness and insecurity that stayed with him for years. While many people later saw him as a confident Hollywood star, the young Johnny was actually quiet, creative, and deeply sensitive. Music became one of his first escapes from the chaos around him, giving him comfort during difficult times. He found peace in guitars, records, and art while trying to understand his place in the world. Those early experiences shaped the emotional depth that later became visible in his acting performances. Even though life felt unpredictable during his childhood, those struggles also built resilience inside him. Long before becoming famous, Johnny Depp was simply a young boy trying to find stability, identity, and hope in a constantly changing world. Discovering music before acting. Many people associate Johnny Depp with unforgettable film characters, but music was actually his first true passion. As a teenager, he dreamed of becoming a professional musician rather than an actor. He spent countless hours practicing guitar, listening to rock records, and performing with local bands. Music became more than just entertainment for him. It was a form of emotional release and self-expression during a time when he often felt misunderstood and disconnected from the world around him. Depp found comfort in creativity, and the stage gave him confidence he rarely felt in everyday life. His love for music eventually introduced him to artistic communities and friendships that helped shape his future. Although acting later brought him global fame, music always remained deeply personal to him. Even during the peak of his Hollywood career, he continued playing guitar and collaborating with musicians whenever possible. Fans often admire the way Depp speaks about music because it reflects genuine passion rather than celebrity image. For him, music was never about fame or money. It was about connection, emotion, and finding peace in moments when life felt overwhelming or uncertain. The unlikely journey into Hollywood. Johnny Depp's path into acting happened almost by accident. Unlike many performers who planned their careers from childhood, Depp originally moved to Los Angeles hoping to succeed as a musician. During that period, he struggled financially and took various jobs while trying to keep his artistic dreams alive. Through friends and connections, he eventually auditioned for acting roles, not realizing those opportunities would completely change his future. His breakthrough came with the television series 21 Jump Street, where his charm and unique screen presence quickly captured audiences. Overnight, Depp became a teen idol, but he never felt fully comfortable with that image. He preferred unusual characters and creative risks rather than conventional fame. Throughout the years, he carefully selected roles that allowed him to explore strange, emotional, and imaginative personalities. That artistic approach helped him become one of Hollywood's most respected actors. Depp's rise to fame was not built on following trends. Instead, he succeeded by embracing individuality and authenticity. His journey showed that unexpected opportunities can sometimes lead people toward careers they never originally imagined for themselves. Building a career through unique roles. Johnny Depp became famous because he refused to follow the traditional path expected of Hollywood stars. Instead of choosing predictable leading man roles, he gravitated toward eccentric and emotionally layered characters that challenged audiences. Films like Edward Scissorhands, Ed Wood, and Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas demonstrated his willingness to take creative risks. Depp transformed each role into something memorable by combining vulnerability, humor, and originality. Directors admired his commitment to character work, while audiences appreciated the emotional honesty he brought to performances. Over time, he developed a reputation as one of the most versatile actors in the industry. His collaborations with filmmakers such as Tim Burton became especially iconic because they allowed Depp to fully explore imaginative storytelling. He was never interested in appearing perfect or glamorous on screen. Instead, he focused on portraying outsiders, dreamers, and misunderstood individuals. Those choices helped him connect deeply with viewers around the world. Depp's career success was built not only on talent but also on courage. He proved that staying true to one's artistic instincts can create a lasting and meaningful legacy in entertainment. Success came with unexpected pressure. As Johnny Depp's fame continued growing, so did the pressure surrounding his personal and professional life. Hollywood's success brought enormous opportunities, but it also created constant expectations from studios, media, and audiences. Depp became one of the highest-paid actors in the world, starring in blockbuster franchises that generated billions of dollars globally. While many people viewed his lifestyle as glamorous, maintaining that level of fame required enormous emotional and mental energy. Public attention followed him everywhere, leaving little room for privacy or normalcy. The demands of major film productions, international travel, and media obligations gradually became exhausting. At the same time, Depp struggled with balancing artistic freedom against commercial expectations. He wanted to continue exploring creative roles while studios increasingly focused on profitability and franchise success. That tension added stress to his already complicated life. Over time, the combination of fame, pressure, and emotional struggles began affecting his personal well-being. Like many celebrities, Depp discovered that success does not automatically guarantee happiness or peace. Behind the public image of a successful movie star was a person trying to manage overwhelming responsibilities and emotional challenges. Financial struggles behind the fame. Although Johnny Depp earned enormous amounts of money throughout his career, financial problems eventually became one of the biggest challenges of his life. Reports about expensive lifestyles and business disputes created headlines around the world, surprising fans who assumed someone so successful would never face such difficulties. Depp later explained that he trusted professionals to manage his finances while focusing mainly on his creative work. However, disagreements and legal battles eventually exposed serious financial complications that left him under significant stress. The situation forced him to reevaluate many aspects of his life and career. Public discussions about money became uncomfortable and deeply personal, especially because they unfolded under intense media attention. For someone who valued privacy, seeing financial matters debated publicly was emotionally difficult. At the same time, those experiences taught Depp important lessons about trust, responsibility, and the realities of maintaining wealth in the entertainment industry. Despite the setbacks, he continued working and searching for stability. His story became a reminder that even highly successful individuals can face financial uncertainty and that fame alone does not protect people from personal and professional challenges. The emotional weight of public scrutiny. Living under constant public attention can become emotionally exhausting, and Johnny Depp experienced that reality more intensely than most celebrities. Every aspect of his personal life eventually became headline news, from relationships and finances to legal disputes and health concerns. The media often focused on controversy rather than the full complexity of his experiences as a person. Rumors, speculation, and online debates created enormous emotional pressure that affected both Depp and the people closest to him. While audiences saw dramatic headlines, few fully understood the emotional toll of being judged continuously by millions of strangers. Public scrutiny can make even ordinary struggles feel overwhelming because every mistake becomes amplified and permanently documented. Depp's life became an example of how quickly fame can shift from admiration to criticism. Throughout those difficult years, he often appeared emotionally drained and isolated. Yet he also continued expressing gratitude towards supporters who stood beside him during challenging moments. His experiences highlighted the complicated relationship between celebrity culture and personal privacy. Behind every public controversy is a real human being dealing with emotions, stress, and uncertainty in ways that audiences may never completely understand. Relationships under the spotlight. Romantic relationships are challenging enough without constant public attention, but Johnny Depp's personal life became heavily scrutinized by media and fans alike. Over the years, his relationships were often discussed publicly, turning deeply private moments into global conversations. This intense attention added pressure to situations that were already emotionally complicated. Depp's long relationship with Vanessa Paradis represented a relatively private and stable chapter of his life, especially compared to later years filled with controversy and legal disputes. The breakdown of personal relationships can be painful for anyone, but experiencing those struggles under worldwide media coverage creates additional emotional strain. Public opinions formed quickly, often without understanding the full reality behind headlines or courtroom stories. Throughout these difficult experiences, Depp frequently appeared emotionally exhausted by the constant attention surrounding his private life. Relationships involve emotions, misunderstandings, growth, and mistakes, but public scrutiny often reduces those complexities into simple narratives. Depp's experiences reminded many people how difficult it can be to maintain personal peace while living under constant observation. His story became less about celebrity glamour and more about the emotional challenges of navigating relationships in front of the entire world. Losing career opportunities. At the height of his career, Johnny Depp was considered one of the most successful and bankable actors in Hollywood. However, controversy surrounding his personal life eventually affected his professional opportunities in major ways. Film studios began distancing themselves from projects connected to him, creating uncertainty about his future in the industry. Roles that once seemed guaranteed suddenly disappeared, and franchises that had defined his career moved forward without him. For an actor deeply passionate about storytelling and creativity, those professional setbacks were emotionally painful. Depp had spent decades building relationships, creating memorable performances, and earning audience admiration. Watching those achievements become overshadowed by public controversy was difficult both personally and professionally. Many fans felt saddened seeing such a respected actor struggle to maintain his place in Hollywood. At the same time, others continued supporting his work and hoping for his return to major films. Career setbacks can happen to anyone, but experiencing them publicly on a global scale adds another layer of difficulty. Depp's journey showed how quickly professional success can change and how fragile fame can sometimes become in the entertainment industry. The importance of creativity during hard times. During difficult periods of his life, Johnny Depp often returned to creativity as a source of comfort and healing. Whether through music, painting, or acting, artistic expression allowed him to process emotions and stay connected to something meaningful beyond public controversy. Creativity became a refuge where he could focus on imagination rather than stress or criticism. Many artists rely on creative work during painful experiences because it provides emotional release and purpose. Depp frequently spoke about how music especially helped him cope with anxiety and uncertainty. Performing on stage with fellow musicians offered moments of freedom and connection with audiences who appreciated his artistry rather than focusing only on headlines. Creative projects also allowed him to continue exploring his identity outside media narratives. Instead of being defined solely by controversy, he remained an artist committed to storytelling and self-expression. Fans admired that resilience and willingness to continue creating despite personal struggles. Depp's experiences highlighted the healing power of art and the importance of finding meaningful outlets during challenging times. Creativity gave him moments of peace when many other aspects of life felt overwhelming and emotionally exhausting. Public trials and emotional exposure. One of the most intense periods of Johnny Depp's life came during highly publicized legal battles that attracted worldwide attention. Courtrooms became stages where deeply personal experiences, messages, and emotional moments were discussed publicly in extraordinary detail. Millions of people followed the proceedings online, forming opinions and debating every aspect of the case. For Depp, this meant reliving painful memories while knowing the entire world was watching. Legal conflicts are emotionally difficult even in private circumstances, but experiencing them under global media attention created a unique level of pressure. Every expression, statement, and reaction became subject to public analysis and interpretation. Despite the emotional strain, Depp appeared determined to defend his reputation and share his perspective openly. Supporters praised his resilience, while critics continued questioning aspects of the situation. Regardless of public opinion, the experience clearly affected him deeply. Public trials can leave emotional scars long after court decisions are made because they expose private struggles to permanent public record. Depp's legal battles became one of the most discussed celebrity stories in recent years, reminding audiences how emotionally exhausting and complicated public conflict can become. Fans never stopped supporting him. Throughout the most difficult moments of Johnny Depp's career and personal life, many fans continued supporting him with remarkable loyalty and compassion. Across social media, interviews, and public appearances, supporters expressed admiration for his work and empathy for the struggles he faced. This encouragement seemed especially meaningful during periods when his professional future appeared uncertain. Fans often connected with Depp, not only because of his acting talent, but also because of the vulnerability and humanity he displayed throughout his life. His performances made audiences feel emotionally invested in him over decades, creating a strong bond between artist and viewers. During legal battles and public controversy, that support became increasingly visible around the world. Many people appreciated his honesty, creativity, and resilience during difficult circumstances. Public support cannot erase personal pain, but it can provide comfort and motivation during emotionally exhausting periods. Depp frequently acknowledged how grateful he felt toward those who remained by his side. The loyalty of his fan base demonstrated how deeply his work had impacted audiences globally. Their continued encouragement became an important part of his journey toward rebuilding confidence, stability, and hope for the future. Music became a new beginning. As Hollywood opportunities became less certain, music once again became a major focus in Johnny Depp's life. Returning to the stage allowed him to reconnect with the artistic passion that first inspired him during childhood. Performing live music provided a sense of freedom different from acting because it felt more personal and immediate. Depp appeared genuinely happy while playing guitar alongside fellow musicians and connecting with audiences through songs rather than headlines. Music offered him moments of peace during years filled with stress and controversy. Fans attending concerts often described him as relaxed, emotional, and grateful for the support he received. Unlike film productions surrounded by industry pressure, music allowed him to simply enjoy creativity and human connection. It became more than a hobby. It became part of his healing process. Many people admired seeing him return to something that clearly brought him joy and emotional comfort. Depp's renewed focus on music reminded audiences that artistic identity can evolve throughout life. Even after difficult setbacks, people can rediscover passions that help them move forward. For Depp, music became not only an escape from hardship but also a hopeful new beginning, rebuilding trust and stability. After years of public controversy and emotional turmoil, Johnny Depp faced the difficult task of rebuilding trust and stability in both his personal and professional life. Healing from painful experiences takes time, especially when those experiences unfold under worldwide attention. Depp appeared increasingly focused on quieter projects, close relationships, and creative work that brought him genuine fulfillment rather than simply commercial success. Rebuilding life after major setbacks often requires patience, self-reflection, and emotional resilience. Many supporters noticed positive changes in his public appearances and interviews, where he seemed calmer and more thoughtful about the future. Stability became more important than fame or headlines. Depp's journey reflected the reality that recovery is rarely immediate or simple. It involves learning from mistakes, protecting mental health, and surrounding oneself with supportive people. While challenges still remained, his willingness to continue working, creating, and reconnecting with audiences showed determination. Rebuilding trust also meant reconnecting with himself beyond public narratives and controversy. Depp's story became less about celebrity status and more about the universal human process of trying to recover emotionally after painful and highly visible struggles. Fatherhood remained central to his life. No matter how chaotic life became, Johnny Depp consistently described fatherhood as the most meaningful part of his existence. His children represented stability, love, and emotional grounding during periods of intense public pressure. Depp often spoke proudly about watching them grow into creative and independent young adults. Even during difficult legal and professional battles, he appeared deeply focused on protecting and supporting his family. Many people connected emotionally with the sincerity he showed when discussing his children, because those moments revealed a softer and more personal side rarely visible in Hollywood. Parenthood changed his priorities and reminded him of what truly mattered beyond fame or public opinion. Despite living under constant media attention, Depp tried to maintain strong family relationships and preserve moments of normalcy whenever possible. The bond he shared with his children became a source of motivation during challenging years. Fatherhood gave him purpose during times when other parts of life felt uncertain or unstable. His experiences showed that even global celebrities value the same emotional connections and family support systems that matter deeply to people everywhere. The reality behind fame and fortune. Johnny Depp's story revealed an important truth about fame that many people often overlook. From the outside, celebrity life can appear glamorous and effortless, filled with wealth, luxury, and admiration. However, Depp's experiences demonstrated that success does not protect individuals from pain, loneliness, stress, or emotional struggle. Behind the cameras and red carpets, he faced many of the same human challenges experienced by ordinary people, including family concerns, financial problems, relationship difficulties, and personal uncertainty. Fame simply made those struggles more public and emotionally intense. Many fans became more sympathetic toward Depp after recognizing how exhausting and isolating constant attention can become. His journey reminded audiences that celebrities are still human beings with vulnerabilities, fears, and emotional needs. Wealth and popularity may create opportunities, but they cannot guarantee peace of mind or emotional security. Depp's story resonated with many people because it reflected themes of resilience, loss, and survival that extend beyond Hollywood. It became less about celebrity gossip and more about understanding the emotional realities hidden behind public success and worldwide recognition. Finding peace through simpler living. As Johnny Depp grew older and experienced years of public conflict, he seemed increasingly drawn toward a quieter and more peaceful lifestyle. Rather than chasing constant attention or blockbuster success, he began focusing more on creativity, close relationships, and personal well-being. Simpler living appeared to bring him greater emotional comfort than the chaos of celebrity culture. Time spent painting, playing music, traveling quietly, and working on smaller creative projects became more meaningful than glamorous Hollywood events. Many people admired this shift because it reflected emotional maturity and self-awareness. After experiencing so much public scrutiny, Depp seemed to value privacy and inner peace more deeply than ever before. This change also resonated with fans who appreciated seeing a more grounded and reflective side of him. Life experiences often reshape priorities, and Depp's journey illustrated how personal struggles can encourage people to seek authenticity rather than external validation. Simplicity became a form of healing for him. Instead of constantly trying to maintain an image, he appeared more interested in living honestly, creating meaningful art, and protecting the emotional connections that truly mattered. Lessons learned from difficult years. The challenges Johnny Depp faced throughout his life and career taught valuable lessons about resilience, trust, and emotional survival. Difficult experiences often force people to reevaluate priorities and understand themselves more deeply. For Depp, years of public scrutiny, personal struggles, and professional uncertainty highlighted the importance of family, creativity, and inner strength. While painful moments cannot simply disappear, they can shape growth and perspective over time. Many supporters admired his ability to continue moving forward despite setbacks that might have completely overwhelmed others. His story also encouraged conversations about mental health, addiction, public judgment, and the emotional pressures connected to fame. Life rarely follows a perfect path, and Depp's experiences reminded audiences that even highly successful people face moments of fear, uncertainty, and emotional pain. At the same time, his willingness to keep creating and rebuilding demonstrated resilience. Lessons from difficult years often come slowly, through reflection and personal growth rather than instant transformation. Depp's journey showed that healing is possible, even after deeply painful experiences, and that personal identity can survive beyond controversy, criticism, and public misunderstanding, a story still unfolding today. Johnny Depp's story continues evolving, and many people remain interested in what comes next for him both personally and creatively. Despite years of hardship and controversy, he continues finding ways to reconnect with audiences through film, music, and artistic projects. His journey reflects the complexity of human life where success, struggle, creativity, and vulnerability often exist together. Depp's experiences sparked global conversations about fame, privacy, relationships, and personal resilience. Some people view his story through the lens of redemption, while others simply see a talented artist trying to rebuild stability after difficult years. Regardless of perspective, his impact on cinema and popular culture remains undeniable. Generations of fans still admire the unique characters he brought to life and the emotional honesty behind many of his performances. As he moves forward, Depp appears more focused on meaningful work and personal peace rather than chasing Hollywood expectations. His story reminds audiences that life can change dramatically in unexpected ways, but growth and healing remain possible. The next chapter of Johnny Depp's life is still being written, shaped by experience, reflection, creativity, and hope for a more peaceful future.